Hello, this is Austin Watts. I currently attend Peachtree City Church of Christ on the south side of Atlanta. And last week, while I was working at the Freed-Hardeman University lectureships, I saw Mr. Roy Johnson, the executive director of Last Leaders, and I asked him if he could use another testimonial. He said absolutely. So here goes. Last Leaders did three major things for me while I was in the program. I was in it, I think, from third grade to senior year. I went to every convention, and the church I was at did Last Leaders as a Wednesday night program, and we followed their curriculum and different activities throughout the years, different awards, different service projects, and different functions. And Last Leaders did three things for me. It gave me confidence. Anytime that I had a book report or I had something to do when I was in school, I had the confidence of knowing what it means to practice and prepare, as we did in speech competitions, to be ready for book reports. The second thing Last Leaders did for me was help me build a knowledge of Scripture. In Bible Bowl, you would take a book for a year, or sometimes two books if they were small, and study the entire contents for a year. And even if you weren't in Bible Bowl, you still focused on that book for at least a quarter throughout the year, where I went to church and really soaked up as much as you could. And if you did Bible Bowl, we had lots of practices. I remember several of my friends being involved with that. And the third thing that Last Leaders did for me was create lifelong friends and relationships. As of right now, there are two guys who are a year older than me that I was in the Last Leaders program with. I will be at or in both of their weddings, and they have been years after the Last Leaders program ended. One is coming up this year, and I'm 29, so that's a 12-year, the relationship that ended face-to-face on a week-by-week basis 12 years ago, and I'll be at the wedding coming up in March. So that three things Last Leaders did for me. One, it gave me a lot of confidence when it came for school time and preparation. And number two was the knowledge of Scripture. And then the number three was lifelong friends and relationships. Go Last Leaders.